In this age of all these wrestling podcasts and whatever you call the YouTube shoot interviews they do now, I look back at that kayfabe stuff like Sympathy for the Devil and Yesterday, and that's the foundational stuff. They should be revered as the classics.
But the thing was doing yours was like doing. It was like fucking. What is that thing? It's oh man, Price is Right. It like there was a format. Like you knew, like
Oh, right.
you know, like what games were you going to play? You know, like it was every time you went, it was always like we would talk one or two times before, but I knew like we're going to do, and then we'd just shoot the shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's another thing people, people please out there understand that Sean and I will have a conversation during the week and we'll have some ideas of things we want to talk about during the show, but everything's privy to whether or not, I mean, if something, if an asteroid changes course and is going to hit us before our air date, I'm sure we'll probably talk more about the asteroid than we will AEW wrestling. But it's like we don't. This is our planning is for the people that join the 11 Soft. Like that's pretty much our blueprint. Like the people that are our family in the 11 Soft Club. They kind of have an idea where we're going, but I'm sure a lot of times it's just like they didn't cover shit they were talking about before the show.
I liken this to Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yes.
We talk about kind of what's got to get done in the scene, and then when we get out there, whatever kind of comes out is what comes out.
Yeah.
I.e., we've been on for 50 minutes, and we're still on the introduction page, about a quarter of the way down. But I can tell people that Sly Carey loves the tap-out segment. Testing Big Kev's patience is always a hilarious bit. Duck Life 420 was watching last week. He said, "Blunt time, baby. I got my bong and a cup of delicious tea, ready to listen to the terrific two of Kevin and Sean. One of my favorite podcasts to smoke weed to."
Nice. It's such a like because when I was living in Europe, like we never got bud. I'd go to the train station. I'd find like a Jamaican dude. They always had the hash, and it would be like this. Like it would come. This would be about a 150 to 200 mark piece of hash.
What is it? What is the scientific difference? Is it not cannabis?
Hashish is, I mean, it's so different because it's like hash is like hard, and then you have to take a lighter and take it to it and then crumble it up and put it in a pot. Like a lot of people like would roll it like in a cigarette over in Europe, but I always like I was so fucking ghetto. I used to just get an aluminum can and fucking bend it and use a knife and fucking just smoke my hash out of a can.
That's very street of you, bro.
Well, I found out later on that I would scrape the paint off, make a carburetor, and then you just smoke. It was illegal as fuck over there, and you just smash the can when you're done and throw it away.
Right.
So you never had paraphernalia.